So guys, we're back on the road. Sadly, I'm still sick. Also, it's gotten a bit worse. Today is a special day because today is the day that we will be turning around. This is the start of the way back. So I will be making my way back to Europe now. Our first stop is actually not that far away. It will be the next ATM. Well, people with donkeys and everything. So I am now at night on the boat doing some editing. I still have roughly over 30 hours to go. I met quite a nice French person that I can spend the time with here, and that's quite good to have a little companion for like the trip with the boat. And editing so far goes quite well. I had some problems that I needed to re-edit like 5 hours of work, but apart from that it's going good. So guys, we just left the boat in Barcelona and we're now driving to Paris. I'm driving over Paris because my girlfriend lives in Paris. So the ride on the boat was a bit shit. We didn't have electricity, we didn't have a place to sleep, we didn't have proper food really, and also no Wi-Fi. But I still managed to try to edit some of my video stuff, and I was really lucky. I met a French guy who I was able to hang out with, and we both basically shared the duty of looking after our stuff. That was really practical. As you guys can maybe hear, I'm still sick. So my plan is, I will be riding through the night. It's currently 3 in the morning. On my way to Paris, I will use the hours where it's still dark. Then, when the sun gets out, I'll have breakfast and still drive till the sun is in my face. When the sun is in my face, I make a break and continue driving when the sun is down.
Riding through the dark, it was really cold. I was waiting for the sun to get up so that the sunbeams would warm me, but when the sun came up I realized it didn't make much of a difference, so I had to pull over and get myself a hot coffee.
After driving 1,000 kilometers through the cold to Paris, I enjoyed my time in Paris with my girlfriend.
I edited some of my videos and had really good food. Also, I took my girlfriend on a few motorcycle trips, among others to Versailles and to the Gardens of Monet.
So guys, we're now roughly 150 kilometers away from Paris. It's cold. It's really cold at the moment. Yeah, it's really cold. You can feel that it's becoming autumn and that summer is definitely over. I've stayed a few days, you could say weeks, in Paris. Had a really good time there, and now we're back on our way home. And today we will be reaching Germany. My goal for the night is the Vulcan Eiffel, and there I will be staying for the night. And tomorrow in the morning we will try to have another shot at having a round around the Nürburgring, because like the last time we were there, motorcycles were not allowed to go, and also it was really busy, and I kind of did not like that. Another thing, when I was in Paris, oh shit, I'm having knee pain. Fuck, why am I having such strong knee pain? So, what I was just telling you guys about, when I was in Paris, I wanted to refill my oil, which, I mean, I've done it quite some times here during this trip, and but it was dark, and it was between a tight spot between two cars, so I messed up while refilling, and because the oil in my tank was so clear and not really that much black, I accidentally put in too much, and then I needed to get that out again so that my oil pump doesn't break and so on. And I basically needed to do like a little, basically the oil change thing where you take the screw out, but normally when you do that you do like a full-on oil change, and I only wanted to get a little bit out, and it became totally messy. I spilled some oil. I've got my oil ran down the road to my tire. Then I had my tire covered in oil, which I tried to clean up with kitchen cleaning stuff, like with kitchen washing ingredient. I hope that worked alright now, because that happened yesterday. I'm quite careful now with the tire and still being a bit wary of it. Not the best situation for going onto the Nürburgring, I must say, but yeah. I'm really freezing. It's not as bad as when I went to Paris, because when I went to Paris it was really bad because I've gotten wet and then had to drive completely soaking wet to my knickers basically all the way back, and that was awful. Like, I was literally worried about getting a lung infection or something because that was so bad.
So it's now the next morning. I yesterday in the evening forgot to make a recording in my room because I was freezing so hard. But I had a hot shower and then instantly fell asleep. The owner of the hotel told me it's constantly raining, everything is wet. Also, it's not that warm. It's 8 degrees, so not ideal conditions for going onto a racetrack with a motorcycle.
So guys, I'm really scared. Let's get this done. So, this is crazy. Here we go! I can't believe that I'm doing this!
The Nürburgring actually was really intense. You can see a full episode on the Nürburgring either next week or in the top hand corner. And after the Nürburgring, I continued my way home.
I just stopped here for gas because there's no gas station in the next 60 kilometers, and I exactly on point matched the point of us reaching 10,000 kilometers on this trip. We're now roughly 30 kilometers from my hometown away. Already put away the navigation system while putting on the microphone. The last 10,000 kilometers, this was quite a wild ride. I am happy that I managed to get back in one piece. I still need to check if all the data is in one piece, but I think it is. I mean, we only took like the way back from the Nürburgring. If it survived the bike getting like dropped 2 times or something in the Sahara Desert and getting driven through Morocco, I think the last 400 kilometers between here and the Nürburgring were not that bad. We've seen deserts, we've seen mountains, we've seen the Atlantic and the Mediterranean Sea. We finally completed our round around the Nürburgring. We visited Morocco, even though I had to cut my visit of Morocco short due to being sick. I'm really proud of what I achieved, and I now need to see how I edit the rest of my videos, basically. I'm so frozen through. It looks sunny here, but it's constantly 10 degrees and I've been dressed for 40 degrees. Not really. I mean, I was sweating my ass off at 40 degrees, but I have no wind protection in my clothing or anything, so yeah, I only want to get home. I'm freezing. Home sweet home, I guess. Come on. I'm freezing my ass off. Ugh. So, I'm back home. This is my hometown. Definitely what I have to say, thank you to all of you for following me along on my journey. And I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my trip to Morocco. I will definitely be doing a bigger film of my footage, and of course the uploads on the channel after the trip will continue. Oh, I can already see my parents waiting there. Whoa! Hello!